in. Christine is in the house. Welcome in. Carrie, welcome in. I hope everybody is doing well. And as you can see, I'm still working on my C2C. I am almost done. Working on the decreasing. So it's getting there. So come on in, have a seat. What's in your cup? What's on your hook, needles, or what you're crafting? And we're just gonna sit back and craft and chat. Hope everybody is doing well. And I slept a little bit better last night. A little bit better. I have coffee and a little bit of water, which I will fill back up here in a little bit. Daphne, welcome in. Melanie, welcome in. And don't forget those thummies when you come in, please. And everybody is greeting everybody. Just checking something real quick. Just checking something real. Let's see here. Storms, radios, and cats, welcome in. Let's see here. Okay. We got 7 watching and only 4 thumbs. Come on, people. I know we just started, but I like to have the thummies match or surpass the number of people watching, if you don't mind. Aisha, welcome in. Oh, thank you. This one that I'm actually wearing is a store-bought one. So oh, it's your first time trying to knit one. Well, me and knitting at this, excuse me, point in time, excuse me, we are not meshing at all. But Tunisian crochet, I love it. Now, doing regular crochet like that, I still love my regular crochet, but Tunisian crochet and everything, I get the look and the texture and everything as you would with knitting, but you use a crochet, basically a crochet hook. So, and some of the stitches that you can do with in Tunisian, you can incorporate those stitches into your regular excuse me, crochet projects. Oh, okay. But I just can't, my hands right now, I just can't coordinate and stuff with two needles. I just, everything, my hands just won't. And believe me, I've tried, and I have checked out many different YouTube tutorials on knitting for beginners, and I can cast on without a problem, but it's after that that I have an issue. It's just trying to, everything, coordinate everything, and working with two needles. So hey Higa, Homestead, welcome in. So so yeah, that's the reason why I love Tunisian, because I get the same look as you would with knitting, but I'm basically using a hook, a crochet hook with a cable. So so yeah, it's, and you don't need to know how to do regular crochet in order to do Tunisian crochet. So that's something neat. And the person that I learned tutorial that I followed to learn to Tunisian was Tony from TL Yarn Craft. I followed her tutorial on doing Tunisian crochet for beginners, and she also has tutorials for beginner crocheters as well. And I know I've mentioned this in videos and on my other lives as well. Her voice is very calming, and it's relaxing. She takes you stitch by stitch, and explains the stitches. Hey Maritza, welcome in. And she takes you through the stitch from the very beginning of the row all the way down, and then your return pass back and everything. And she does it slowly, and she shows you exactly how to do the stitch, where to place your hook, and she explains everything. And the very first video that you watch, excuse me, she explains everything. She takes you at the very, very beginning level where she explains what Tunisian is, and then she goes in and explains the different types of hooks and all of that and stuff. So yeah, she's an amazing teacher, and yeah, there are others out there that do tutorials for Tunisian crochet. I believe I had heard about her. I believe it was on Jeannie's Butterfly Dreams Crochet on her channel that I had first heard about Tony of TL Yarn Crafts. Had heard about her, and so I went over and checked her channel out. I subscribed. She also has a blog post and Instagram, and she has a Facebook group, and she has books and stuff. And she just, the way she does reviews on different Tunisian crochet hooks and stuff, and she is so sweet. And yeah, and what I did was I watched her the first tutorial video. I watched it through, and then I just got me some yarn that I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I'll ever use this in an actual project or not. So I got it and started the video over and just started following along. And next thing I know, I am hooked. I'm just like, oh wow. And what she does is that you do kind of like a little sampler, and you'll do so many rows of a particular stitch, and then from there, then you do so many rows of another stitch, and then another stitch, and another. So you build on your skills. So I got to using this one yarn. I got to this one particular stitch, and I'm like, you know what? Because it had black in it, it was getting hard to really see my stitches. So I said, know what? I'm gonna find another yarn that is just like scrap yarn, and then I will start with that particular stitch, and then continue on, and that's what I did. And that was part of when we were doing the 100-day project. That was my thing, was to each day do a new stitch, and then the rest of the time was I actually made a wrap using one of the stitches that I had learned, and I just continued on from there, and learning different stitches, and I'm going to continue trying doing new things. In her one book, me and Mama J, we together did a wrap that was in her book, and she would come up on my live on Thursdays, and we would show off our progress and stuff. So we did that, and then I just started doing other things, using some of the stitches that I learned. And the last thing that stitch or whatever project that one of the ones that I wanted to learn to do and master was the C2C, or what she refers to as on the bias, was this blanket here. I'm calling it a lapgan because it's not a full size big blanket or anything. It's just basically just to have something to drape over my legs when I'm sitting in my recliner, watching TV or crocheting or reading or whatever, just to have something to kind of cover my legs and my feet. And so I had tried this once before, and for some reason it just wasn't coming out, or just wasn't looking quite right. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna put that aside, and there's an issue with your Apple Music account. To resolve this, excuse me for a second while I try to go. Um So, not too long ago, I had mentioned that that was one thing that I wanted to try again. And some of you in the chat said, anything, do it. You can do it. And I got to thinking about it, and I go, know what? Now that I have made several things using Tunisian, I'm going to give it another try. So I pulled up the tutorial again, and I started off and followed her tutorial step by step. And here I am already almost done. I'm working on the decreasing section to finish off the other part of the lapghan. And I'm like, wow, it's at first it does look a little weird when you first start, but you keep going and then it starts taking shape after you do several rows. Then you're going like, oh, okay. And you just keep going and keep going, increasing until you have it the size that you want. And then you just start decreasing it to go to the opposite corner. So yeah. So let me go ahead and catch up with the chat here. And everybody was saying hi to everybody. And Melanie says that she loves Tony of TL Yarn Crafts and that she's got to order her a few more Tunisian hooks. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 different sets of crochet hooks. But I keep the set that the one that I'm using now is the clover, and that happens to be the set that I keep going to the most. But my other 2 sets do have the larger hook sizes, like the 10 millimeter and the 12 millimeter hooks, so I can use them with the bigger yarns as well. And then she says that Tony has yarn now. Yeah, I know. Happy place. I got a couple of skeins of her yarn when it first became available at Hobie. And she says that she thinks that in January they will restock. That was what Tony had said on her last that was what was said on her last live with Gia. I got the blueberry, which is out of stock now. Oh, what colors did I get? Let me see here. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and pull up pull up the yarn. Because there's the Happy Place Solid, and then there's the Happy Place Melange. So I got a couple of the solid and a couple of the melange that go together. So let me go ahead and okay, so what I'm gonna do is share my screen so I can show you guys what those look like. Okay, so this is the Happy Place Melange. And see, and on the label, see, there's a sketch and stuff. That's Tony. These are the different colors that are currently available. Number 19 is the one that I got, I believe. Yeah, I got that one there. Yeah, and seeing right now, yeah, the Aubergine is what I got, and right now it's out of stock. And see, Melanie said that she had gotten the blueberry. So that's the Aubergine. And that's the blueberry. So I got this one, the Aubergine and the Melange. And then I also got it in the solid. See, that's what the Aubergine looks like in the solid. Yeah, so that's the Aubergine in the solid. And that's what the blueberry looks in the solid. So, and for them to be less than $10 a skein, that's not really bad. Let's see, and there is 100 grams, 273 yards. and they're a lightweight worsted DK. The content is 50% cotton, 50% wool. So, and yes, it is, Christine. Thank you. She says that my blanket is coming along great. I am feeling better. I slept a little bit better last night. I know that I had for those of you that weren't at West Coast Wednesdays last night, on Tuesday I went to the dermatologist and I had 2 moles removed off of my back on the left side here, my shoulder, pretty much on my shoulder blade. Luckily and stuff, it's my bra strap, where my bra strap is. One is like right here. This is my bra strap. Here, let me stop sharing. This is my bra strap. One is like right here, and the other one is on this side. So luckily my bra strap goes down between them. I do have a few stitches in both of them. But I was able to sleep a little bit better last night. I was able to actually lay kind of on that side without any problems. I noticed today it's kind of starting to kind of itch a little bit, which is letting me know that they're starting to heal, which is good. And so hey, Darcia, welcome in. Melanie says that she thought that I had gotten some too. She watched the live release and ordered them. Yeah, I had watched, Tony had done a video on her channel, and she also had done it on her Facebook, announcing them. And so as soon as I knew, because the time was for East Coast. Well, I'm 3 hours ahead of East Coast, so midnight East Coast time. Well, that's 9 p.m. my time. So as soon as I knew the time that they were going to be available Eastern time, I'm like 3 hours ahead. Woohoo! So I knew and everything, so I kept watching. So as soon as that time came, I was on the website, and I think I ordered two of each color. Let's see. I can check my orders here. Oh, not that one. Okay, now I can't find. Ah, here it is. Yeah, I ordered 2 of each. So 2 of the Abergene Melange and 2 of the Abergene Solid. Because when I do go to use them, I'm going to be using those 2 together in one project. And more likely it's going to be a shawl that I'm going to use those with. So that way I can kind of do kind of like a stripe pattern with them. Have do the melange and then the solid, the melange and then the solid, and I think that'll come out really neat. So I got 2 of each, so that way I would have 4 skeins. And like I said, see the melange has 273 yards. And the solids was 279 yards. See, so that'll give me 1,100 yards. So that's more than enough to make a shawl with it. So yeah. So let me see, where was I? Welcome in, Darcy, if I didn't say hi to you already. Hey, Don P, welcome in. Hey, Dark Sky, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Melanie J says that she likes that it has wool in it. Yeah, it's a 50-50 blend of wool and cotton. Yes, Dark Sky, thank you. Please don't forget to smash those dummies. Leave your DNA, please. And good yardage, too. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. So, but yeah. But other than all of that, and then also, I'm waiting to hear back from my pain specialist as far as the authorization to get another injection in my lower back. So once they get the authorization from my insurance company, we'll schedule that appointment, and I'll get the injection in my lower back. Tomorrow I go in and get my permanent crown on the second tooth on here. Oh, thank you, Dark Sky. I am using I Love This yarn from Hobby Lobby and the colorway Painted Canyon. And I checked Hobby Lobby's website, excuse me, and they still carry that colorway. So so yeah, so if you want it, they carry it. Okay, Carrie, I sure will. So So that way and stuff, I know, so if I do need more, because this is my last skein that I have. I've used, and I mean, used up all of the skeins of yarn of this colorway that I had so far in this blanket. So I'm hoping that I can be able to at least finish the body of this blanket with this skein, which I should, because the farther I go now, the less yarn it's going to take, because I'm decreasing. And yeah, no, everybody thought so too, that I was color controlling it, but I'm not. I'm just letting the colors flow and land however they want to. So, but yeah, this is the actual front of it. So, but yeah. So I know and stuff that as long as they have it in stock, I can be able to get another skein or two if I need it. Because I'm thinking of doing at least one or maybe 2 rows of single crochet around it when I'm done. As a part of the border around it. And I'm thinking that might, hey Angela, welcome in. That might help with some of the curling. I still might need to block it, but I'm thinking that if I did do at least one row of single crochet all the way around, that might help lessen some of the curling and help it to lay flat. But we'll just have to see where I'm at and stuff at the end of when I'm done with the body of this blanket. And then I might get another skein or two. We do have a Hobby Lobby that's only 45 minutes away. One of the managers there, he did say and stuff that we are getting one here locally where I live. Just don't know when. Where they were talking about locating one is that the space is too big just for them. So they were wanting to find another store or whatever and stuff, company to share the space with them, but they haven't found anybody. Or if they can't do that, then they might build their very own store. So, but they don't know, they don't have a date or even possibility of when that might happen. So I'll be so happy when it does happen. Angela says hi to everybody in the chat. She's doing fine. She's drinking sweet tea. She's eating fresh shrimp and French fries. And she's working on a Christmas table runner. Dark Sky says that my blanket reminds her of a Jolly Rancher candy cane. And do I block all Tunisian items? I haven't. I have one other item that that I made, and that's that wrap that me and Mama Jayway did that collab on. That one I need to block it. I hadn't blocked it because I didn't have no way of blocking it, but now I have the blocks to use to block it with. So yeah, so I might block it, and depending on how this looks after I add the border on it, I might go ahead and block this as well. Spring, thank you, and welcome in. And this is for you, Spring. Thank you so much. Let me try that again. I don't know what's going on. But let me try playing this again for you, Spring. Here you go. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody is speaking. And Angela is asking Dark Sky how she's doing. And everybody's speaking. Okay. How are we doing as far as dummies? Okay. Granny D, welcome in. How are you doing? I know Granny D hasn't been feeling well lately. Are you feeling any better? I know there's been a lot of people that are in our community that are going through some tough times right now, and with Thanksgiving being next week and then another month it'll be Christmas, and I know it's going to be hard for them, and so we just need to keep our community covered in prayer, and just continually lift everybody up, sending out good vibes to everybody. So, oh, Granny, so sorry to hear that. She's still having tummy issues. Poor Granny. Yeah, when I get off this live, I'm gonna need to make a phone call and see if I can get my appointment with my gastroenterologist sooner. I'm running out of time here. I can't believe that this month is already almost over, and we're going into December. But yesterday, we had our little meetup that our retirees, we meet up once a month, and so we got together, and one of the guys, I hadn't seen him for, oh gosh, seems like forever, since before he left, and now and stuff, he's up in the state of Washington, and when I mentioned to him where my daughter lives, he goes, oh yeah, he knows that area real well. And and found out that he also excuse me, deals with the acid reflux, and a lot of his issue with it is has to do with stress, because when he's noticed that when he's chilling with his friends and relaxed and not having to stress over different things, job, whatever, he doesn't have an issue with his acid reflux. But when he gets really stressed out, that's when he has an issue. And he says, yeah, he has to go every, I think he said every 2 years. Sorry about that, guys. My husband will get that. Every 2 years, he goes in and they do a scope down to check and make sure that there's to check for any damage or whatever. Excuse me, that acid reflux might have caused or is causing. So I know it's I should have gotten this checked out a long time ago, but I didn't, because I didn't think to relate the coughing or any of that to the acid reflux. But I did notice, and some of you that have been with me for quite a few years, or at least for the last 3 years or so, will have noticed that after I had my surgery done on my nose, my coughing is a lot less. Because I did have a deviated septum, and my uvula was a little too long. So when I'm really relaxed, especially at night when I'm sleeping, your uvula relaxes. Well, because of the way mine was, it would relax to the point to where it was blocking some of the airflow when I would breathe. And then plus 2, you have a pair of a set of lingual tonsils, which are on the very back end of your tongue, on the part that curves into the back of your throat. Those were a bit swollen. So that was also hindering the amount of air that I was being able to get in at night. And then, of course, with my deviated septum, that was another issue with me not being able to breathe very well at night, which was causing me to have sleep apnea, which I still have just a very, very slight sleep apnea now, but not enough to really be concerned about. But once I had the surgery, and he, hey Nisi, welcome in. But once he corrected the deviated septum, removed my uvula, removed the lingual tonsils, and everything healed up. I was able to breathe so much better. I was waking up so much more refreshed, ready to go. I was like, okay, I'm up. Let's go. Let's get ready. Let's everything. And I was still working at the time. So I get to work and everybody's going like, when I got back to work, because I was off work for 2 weeks for recovery. The recovery part was my throat mainly, because that was really, really sore because of the removal of my lingual tonsils. Plus, they also had the tube down my throat and stuff, the breathing tube. So, so my throat was doubly sore. It even hurt just to think about swallowing, let alone swallowing. For about a week, I couldn't eat anything except for something that was real soft and smooth, like pudding, jello, mashed potatoes, anything that was real super smooth and soft. Anything that would just slide down the throat, basically. But prior to that, I would cough and cough and cough and cough and cough constantly. But after that, my cough diminished greatly. And as you can tell, I still do cough. I do carry cough drops around with me. I try to keep some type of liquid, which I need to put more water in my thing here. If I do talk a lot, like I am now, I will start coughing. And it seems like it never fails. I'll be doing fine, no coughing fits. But as soon as I turn the camera on to record a video, I start coughing. But I always make sure I have water or something there to hold on a second. There. And just push a button on that phone, and that way we don't hear it in here. But yeah, so, but I do probably sound kind of congested. It's due to allergies. I do have allergies. Whenever the wind really blows, when the wind's blowing the dust and the dirt and the pollen and everything, my allergies act up and I get kind of stuffy. So, yeah, so if my voice kind of sounds kind of off, it's not, doesn't nearly merely mean indicate that I'm sick or anything. It's probably because I'm congested. I am taking an allergy medicine, and I do have a nose spray that I use when I feel that I really need to, when I feel like need to use it. I should be using it every day, no matter what. just to keep my sinuses clear. But I have a tendency to forget to do that. I need to make that part of my morning and evening routine because I'm supposed to do it twice a day. Put two squirts in each nostril. So I could just do it one time a day. And I need to start making that part of my morning routine. And there's a lot of things I need to start making part of my morning routine. I'm working on it. And I'm trying to be better with self-care and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So let me go back up here real quick. And yes, Dark Sky is saying, please be kind and hit the thumbs up. And Granny D says, oh yeah, after surgery, my throat is so sore from the tube. I told the surgeon before my last hernia repair to please have them take it easy with that tube. It wasn't near as sore as usual. Hey, cops, Crossover Paranormal Society, welcome in. So, yeah. One more and then two together. But usually though, anything surgeries I've had before where I've had the hey Cindy Lulu, where I've had the tube down my throat. I've never experienced any soreness in my throat or anything like that. I think the main reason why during this one, the reason why my throat was so sore was because of him removing my lingual tonsils and because of where it was at and that the tube was there as well. So I think that's what made it so sore, was that not only was my throat and it had the tube in it, but it was also a site where there was some surgery. So, but yeah, that next morning after he, when he came in to check on me and do all of that stuff so I could get discharged, because of course, I had all of that packing in my nose, and he removed the packing, and he asked me to take a deep breath through my nose. Well, that was the first time I took a breath through my nose since before the surgery. And it was just like everything, oh my gosh. It was probably like the first time a newborn baby took its first breath through their nose outside of the womb. It was just like, there was nothing there, nothing to obstruct the flow. It was just, I was like so amazed at how much air I was able to breathe in. It felt so good. But the part wasn't everything was my throat. And then of course I had everything, this medicine that I had to rinse my mouth with and stuff. And stuff that was just like, and then my husband, I had to sleep sitting up in my recliner during that time, and my husband would get up and come in there and wake me up and everything so we could do the antibiotics and all of that stuff. So it was just like, oh gosh. And of course, this was all taking place during lockdown, during the pandemic. Sis B, welcome in. Oh, Lulu, no problems. You can always go back to the replay, and mentioning the replay for the ones that are watching the replay. Thank you and welcome. And please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And Granny D says that she had her tonsils removed as an adult due to tonsil stones. And it took months before my throat wasn't sore anymore. Oh my gosh, Granny. And everybody's saying hi to Sis B. Sis B, I gotta go and get caught up on your videos and your live stream. I missed it. And she says, oh, Crystal, you're in trouble. Dark Sky. V says you need the chancla. Cindy, I'm still working on my Tunisian C2C. I am now working on the part that where you decrease to make the opposite corner. So let me, so this is, so I'm back up here. So you see this stitch marker right here? This is where I started doing the decreasing, and this is where I'm at now. So yeah, I'm getting there. And the yarn I'm using is, I love this yarn in the colorway Painted Canyon. And it is still, this colorway is still available on at Hobby Lobby, because I checked this morning to see if they still carried this colorway, just in case. I feel I might need another skein, so I might make a run because the closest one to me right now is only 45 minutes away, so I might make a run over to it. Maybe on Monday or Tuesday, and get me another skein or two if they have it at the store. If not, then I'll order it, because I'm thinking of adding a border to this as well. And Dark Side says, I'm shaking my boots, V. I'm doing good, V. How about you? And Christine says, wow, Margie, that's gorgeous. Thank you. And V says, wow, that do look amazing. Thank you, Sis V. Lulu says, I was sad I missed your other lives, but like you said, I will go back to play catch up. Wow, I have never done a C2C blanket before. It looks so amazingly beautiful and looks so wonderful and soft. Yes, thank you. And this is you doing Tunisian C2C. Not the regular normal C2C, but this is a Tunisian. And V's laughing at Dark Sky. Dark Sky is saying that looks really nice. I'm gonna have to go to Walgreens to buy some Jolly Rancher candy canes. And V is telling Dark Sky that she's doing good. Cindy says, nice. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. It truly is soft and makes wonderful items. Seems to hold up good too over time. I used to love crocheting shoes using I love this yarn. It was sturdy yet soft too. Love it for making shoes. Hi, Miguel. Welcome in. And Cindy says, Dark Sky. That sounds good. I didn't even know they had Jolly Rancher candy cane. Never seen them before. Wow. My best friend used to love Jolly Ranchers. Reminds me of her. Darkside says you're going to have to add C2C blanket to your list, Cindy. And Granny D is saying hi to Miguel. Miguel says hi to Granny D. He has a short video up and my Woohoo Wednesday video out. Laugh out loud a day late. Hey, at least you got it done. That's what counts. Cindy Lulu says, hi, Miguel. I am hoping to catch up on your videos too. Funny how I have to make rounds to watch everyone since I have too many to watch. I love playing catch up when I can. Miguel's telling Cindy, no worries. Dark Sky says, yes, Cindy. There's Jolly Ranchers, Starburst, and Sweet Tarts candy canes. Cindy says, I still love your lion shirt with the pretty blue eyes. So beautiful. We have a photo in our living room with lions. They are so pretty. Oh, I know. This is one of my favorite t-shirts. Dark Sky saying hi to Miguel. Granny D says, okay, Miguel, I'll go over and watch later. I need to record a reading soon as I missed reading last night. And Miguel saying hi to Dark Sky. Lulu says to Dark Sky, wow, I did not know they had Starburst or Sweet Tart candy canes either. That sounds so good. I know. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna need, I have my coffee here. And Dark Sky says that she always buys them at Walgreens around this time of the year. Cindy says, I fell asleep twice today. I was so tired for some reason. I will probably be up late tonight since I rested today. Yeah, that usually happens to me too. If I do happen to lay down and take a nap, then I can stay up longer. Okay, I'm gonna put some water in my cup. I'll just be right over here. You guys can still hear me and see me. Hopefully my, yeah. Yeah, the video that I did for yesterday, um, the lighting wasn't the way I wanted it to be because it was so overcast yesterday. So, um, and stuff. So, then, so hopefully, but what I want to do is this window right here, there's space above it. Here, let me show you guys. See, there's space above this window. I want to put a shelf, and I'm thinking that if I put a lamp um above that, on that shelf, kind of centered above my craft table, that's right here, right behind me, then I can have direct light shining directly on top from above right onto my craft table, and that might help with some of my lighting issues, especially if, or if I want to record like real super early in the morning. See, like right now with how bright, as you could tell, how bright the light, the daylight, sunlight coming through that window is, right now is the perfect time to actually record a video with the natural light, sunlight coming through. And that way I don't get any glare or really any shadows or anything on whatever it is that I'm working on or showing in the video. So there, have a lamp up there, and help out with some of my lighting issues. And then that way I won't have stuff on my on my table to free up some space on my table. And then too, on that shelf, I want to display, put my sign here that Arthur made me. I want to put that up there along with some of the journals and um, okay. Let's see. Dark Sky says that if she takes a nap in the day, she copies Granny D at night and have a gummy and it knocks her out. I rarely take naps lying down. I'm usually sitting up trying to knit or crochet. I'm gonna go and get that reading done before I get sleepy. Enjoy hanging out with y'all. Okay, bye, Granny. Love you. Miguel says, heavenly sunlight. Yes, yes. Cindy saying, oh, love you, Granny D. Hope to see you later during Thriss's live tonight. Miguel goes, I think you're frozen. I was, might have been. Cindy says, I think your screen is frozen. Your sound is perfect, but the picture is full. Okay. Sound is going in and out now. Okay. I hope I'm okay now. You're saying the photo is frozen? Okay. Okay. Okay, I am frozen. Hi, Zach. Hi, Samantha. Okay. Okay, can you guys hear me still? Frozen? No, Dark Sky, the word now is craft. Okay, I'm gonna remove myself from. Well, maybe not. Look, I'm frozen again. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna try something. Hi, Daiko. Welcome in. Okay. Well, if I keep freezing stuff, I'll just go ahead and end the live because I'm not sure what's going on. Hi, Linda D. Welcome in. Okay. So far, I'm not frozen. So, but if it freezes up again, I'll just go ahead and try playing my outro, and then we'll end the stream. So yeah. I haven't had that happen in, geez, I don't know how long. I don't know what's going on with my internet. But at least it waited until towards the end of the live instead of doing it at the beginning. But yes, when we end here, we will be rating either Thriss. You can either go to Thriss's live, or to Springs. And if one of my mods, Dark Sky or Lulu, if you could please drop their links for their live stream, and we will do a crafty raid to them when we leave here. And I froze again, didn't I? Okay. Okay, I think I am going to go ahead and end here. Oh, I unfroze. But I think I am going to go ahead and end here. This way, give you guys a break to go and go potty, get you refresh your drinks, get up and move around. do whatever you need to do before we go on to the next live. Cindy Lulu has dropped Thris's link, and Dark Sky has dropped Spring's link for their lives. So yes, please. Love you too, Daigo. Love each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have had reached my milestones. I still got one more milestone to reach that I'm working towards. So yes, thank you so very much. I'm going to go ahead and play my outro. And while that's playing, if you want to drop your link, just go ahead and type in the word craft, and Nightbot will be a gentleman and drop your link. And yeah, take care, be safe, God bless, love one another, but most importantly, love yourselves. Bye-bye.